Check, check, check. Oh, we're a little hot. A little hot. Alright, let's come in. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome into the kitchen. It's me, Witcher33, Wajit, Andy B, whatever it is you like to call me. Welcome in. Welcome in. Wednesday night cooking school is going on again. It is a, hey, doors. How we doing? Audio levels good? Hopefully we're doing alright. Well, welcome in. Today is good. Thank you. Tonight is a new one for me, as Wednesday nights usually are. Trying a new recipe, something that I don't know how to cook. Trying to learn, expand my skills, and tonight we are going with a small egg tart, Don Tot. Hopefully I'm saying that correct. Don Tot. Or a Hong Kong style.
McMurray, how are you now? Not bad. You? Not bad.
How are you now, Sarah? Taffy Devil, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Just talking about these Hong Kong style egg tarts or Don Tot. Guess what? I'm gonna say chicken butt. Hey, Space, how's it going? Welcome in, guys. Oh, I guess we'll find out. Guess what? I guess there's a slight delay on my side. Well, yes, but no. All right, I'm excited to hear what it is now. If it's not chicken butt, then it has to be good. Am I wrong, Doors? Am I wrong? All right. But yeah, so this is something new that I have never done. I've never done a small mini tarts like this. I had to order a couple of dishes so that I could do it. Behold, we have the mini tarts. Little 3-inch guys. I got about 25 or so of these. $10 on Amazon. But I'm going to use these tonight for baking them. I think we're going to get anywhere between 15 and 20 out of this recipe, is what it says. But we're going to do those up, and I've got some future ideas for these already, because there's a couple of the little tarts I'd like to try, so... Gosh dang adorable, right? They're just tiny. I mean, you can't fit a whole lot. Like, I could probably do, like... If this crust turns out well, I'll probably use the crust again. But I've thought about doing, like, little pecan pies or little fruit tarts. That would be perfect for that kind of stuff, so... Excited for that. Amazon came through. Luckily, it came home and it was there waiting for me. I was kind of nervous that they wouldn't be here in time, but we got them. So Lord Bezos coming through in the rescue, I guess. Using all of our Blue Origin money to get us the things on time. Heyo, Lemon. How you doing tonight? So small. It is so small. Lord Bezos. Yes. Hope you're doing alright. Tonight I'm gonna try and learn, like I said, how to do this. I've never done these. I've never done this egg custard style. The only thing close to this would be cheesecake, and I don't think that's even close in style to this whatsoever. We just got his new graphics card and monitor and dual screens and guy. Oh snap! Taffy Devil coming into the game. Player has entered the game. That's awesome, Taffy. I'm glad to hear it. That's all. Yeah, that's messing with all the stream settings. Yes, there are so many stream settings. It's a good time. There's so much information. Honestly, what I say is just turn it on and just keep learning stuff as you go, because it's gonna evolve. It's not gonna be whatever you started with. But if you have a general idea of where you want to go, it's the best way to go. Doing okay, just chilling. Glad to hear it. I know you've had a rough couple of months, and so glad that you're able to chill. Welcome in. Hopefully you get some 6.1 patch in, get your player card done and stuff. I need to get on and do it myself. I haven't had the opportunity. It's been a busy week. It's a short week as well. I do have Friday off, which is nice, and that's why I took Sunday off as well, with it being Easter. Gonna have a long weekend with the fam, just kind of hang out, try and do something on Friday, and take a needed rest from the creative side and from the work side. It'll be nice. That won't break the bank. I'm going to say this one right here that I'm using. This is the Elgato face cam. I know it's a little much at 200. It is a little bit of a price point entry, but if you're gonna like put the money down at first to do it, I would say do it because it has great quality, great definition. It's very versatile. It's one of the better ones that I would go to. The Elgato Face Cam. Asteriana, how you doing tonight?
You know the next thing, Elgato Stream Deck.
Yes, Stream Deck was one day. Yes, you're right, bud. Had a deadline today. Oh, I'm sorry. You did a featured artist. Oh, okay. That's understandable. You got to keep doing your thing, and hopefully you'll get some time in though, and get some much needed game time, and as we like to say, the scheduled fun. You know. Mickey's a Stream Deck, and it's super cool. I'm looking to get one. I need to get on it. I haven't done it yet, but it is on the it's on the list eventually. All right, so before I get too crazy, let me get switched over here. I need to get this Doug started and get it chilled for a little bit, and then we're gonna roll it back out, and then it's gonna need to set for about an hour.
Doug Judy.
Yes.
I wish you were alive, Doug Judy. God will give you a high five.
I'm not doing this part though. Don't be nervous, be brave. Exactly. Your son knows what's up. Doing okay, just trying to find something sweet to eat. Ooh. Hopefully I can give you a little inspiration tonight then, Asteriana. These should be sweetened, but not too crazy. It's an egg-style custard with a buttery kind of crust. So I'm hoping this is going to hit the spot for me. Maybe inspire y'all. Hopefully you find something either delivery or in the cupboards. But let me get switched over here. Let me do the thing. Let's do the thing. Alright, board out. We're going to do this the right way. We are going to measure out our baking ingredients. Best way to do it. Everyone says, everything I've read, even in this very recipe, which comes from the Walks of Life, ! Menu, they talk about measuring the flour basically at this point, just because it can be inconsistent. Packing, air, all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to measure out all of our ingredients today to make sure that we're good, and then we should have a consistent dough with what the recipe calls for. So, Starlight Coke. Ooh, that Starlight Coke though, it hits a little different. It hits a little different. I'll say that. All right. So we need butter. We need lots of butter. How much butter are we looking at? We are looking at 170 grams. Well, one of those is about 110. So what are we looking at? 223. All right. Don't do delivery. The cost isn't worth it out here. Oh, ice cream though. Yeah. Nothing wrong with a good ice cream. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna count that as good. That was 171. That was basically a stick and a half of butter here. Pretty spot on. Off by like 2, and when the paper comes off, I'm gonna say it's right. We've got our evaporated milk. Let's get salt, sugar, and our flour. Oh, that's right. We've tried a bunch of the lactose-free. My daughter has a similar issue where the lactose gives her that. We've tried quite a few of the ice creams, and none of them seem to be, I don't know, they're not quite on par. What? No, not that. Alright. What are we gonna use? We'll use this for this one. But just okay, exactly, yeah. It's not great. It's not the worst. But if you're gonna splurge to have ice cream or something like that, it's just, yeah. Yep. You know how it be, Sarah. Ooh. Tear, okay. So our flour and our salt are gonna go in, and then we're gonna cut up our butter. I guess it's kind of like the biscuit style, where we're gonna kind of work it in. And I'm hoping I'm gonna make my hands cold, because my hands are always warm. I have the opposite problem of most people. My hands are always warm, and I'm gonna melt the butter. I know I am. So I'm gonna try and put my hands in the dang freezer and see what we can do. Booker Lane, how we doing tonight? Welcome in, welcome in. You, sir, we're gonna have to have a discussion of where you got that recipe that was in the Discord, because I may just do that as a cursed food item, and that might make it on the stream. It just might happen. I know it's not gonna be your new favorite dessert. That's okay, but we might have to try that. Scoop. That's what I needed. And let's fluffed and spooned in the measuring cup. Unsure what that means. Or nitrate or vinyl, something to heat transfer. I've thought about it. Oh, my scale turned off. Tear. So we're looking for 250 grams of flour. I have thought about it, but I haven't gotten any. They usually disappear is the problem. I don't know what it is. Hair dye in this house and other things, and just the gloves disappear. I'm thinking that this little jar was probably not the best idea for my giant hands, because I'm having a difficult time trying to reach into this flour jar. Like, it just has a very tiny opening. You're like the guy stuck in the Pringles can. But no, I think instead of the gloves, I'm just gonna like get my hands really cold, put them in the freezer, grab an ice pack or something for a couple minutes before I really work with it by hand, just to chill them out a little bit. I should order some gloves for like other things. Not a bad idea. 50 more grams. Come on. We're getting close. Oh, we're super close. Right? Oh no. My tear did not go very well though. It did untear with the on there. So, hold on. We got a dirty 2 bowls. Dirty in 2 bowls because I was an idiot. Yeah, we're there. Alright. Running them under cold water too. Okay. Let's see. I figure I'm going to try a couple different methods to see what I can do. Is there like the warm to the touch, always. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Alright, let's get our salt and our flour in. Organize this at some point. Maybe that'll be on my time off. Oh. Alright. So our salt and our flour are together. Let's get our butter. We already measured out our butter, but we want to cut it into tiny little cubes so that we can kind of squish it with our fingers. Squish their heads. For anybody that doesn't know, Season 6, I guess, was announced for Kids in the Hall. Very exciting times. It only took 27 years, but here we are. 2022. What a year. Uh, I mean, I grew up with a lot of Canadian television. Uh, I grew up in upstate New York, so like we were in some of the rural areas that we lived in. We were closer to like Kingston than we were to like the major towns in New York. Uh, but see, then this is my sister in the chat, and she has no idea what it is. Kids in the Hall, Sarah, is a Canadian like comedy sketch show. A lot of them have gone on to do like roles here, but mostly voice acting for most of them. All right, so it's basically room temperature. Oh, my hands. That's right. Ah. See, it already melted. It just by me touching it. All right, we got an ice pack. You old? I am old. I know. I know that I'm old. You don't have to remind me. Okay, so we got ice pack on the hands.
Well, to be fair...
Oh, don't say to be fair. I hate when people say to be fair. It sounds like to be fair.
To be fair. Well, to be fair.
Again, Letterkenny, it's fantastic. Such great wordplay in that show. Followed up by which some of the craziest, strange comedy you could ever think of. Okay, hands are nice and cold. That feels way different on the butter. Alright, we got one more stick of this. There's a lot of butter in this thing. A lot of butter in this little crust. But I guess this is... The butter is what's really being used to hydrate the dough. Things I'm just learning about. Again, not an expert on this. This is personal note-taking and own due diligence, if you will. Is to hydrate the dough, so the longer we give it once we fold it in and kind of work it, to hydrate the flour but not completely melt the butters, if I'm correct. And that's what will give us the nice buttery crispiness without overworking it. Alright. Cold hands again, cold hands. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Put it back, didn't I? Did I put it back? I did not put it back. What did I do with it? I feel like Travolta. I'm like, what did I do with it? I don't know. Okay, I've lost it. So we're gonna use the next best thing. So I'll use the next best thing. I use Thin Mints. How old you are, though. Asteriana, you're not wrong. She doesn't disappoint. I know that Canadian show. Yes, yes, yes. You should also know, I think you know, you've watched Trailer Park Boys as well, Sarah. I know my wife has watched a couple. Sometimes they get strange. She's watched some weird, like, New Brunswick cop show or something. It's like a weird Irish cop show, and, like, I don't know. I don't understand it. Alright, let's get this mixed in. Now that we got cold hands. Oh, no, go in there. piece of the paper on there. Knife is a little too sharp. Alright, so we got our butter. I have what? Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of start working in the flour into the butter. I'm not trying to smush it. This is not Doug Judy trying to get with Rosal and smush. We are just trying to get along and have a good time and get crumbly. That's all. Sitting here and watching you. Ooh, what are you making for dinner tonight? Hey, what has everybody got for dinner tonight? We're going with Wendy's after this because I didn't think of anything to cook for dinner and I had nothing in my fridge. I was just focused on trying to get stuff for the tarts and yeah. So nice and crumbly, still dry. We don't want to like overdo it. And then I'm gonna fold it out onto the counter, make it into a ball, and then get it into the fridge for about 20 minutes is what it says. Triple dip beer battered fried chicken. See, I would just feel like I'm lacking. That does sound good, right? She doesn't disappoint. Having a nice song on with the wake, hoping not to die from. And they balance each other out, right? You get the good long walk in, you got your cardio, so now your arteries are clear and ready for fried chicken. I feel that's how it works. Life in balance. Alright. Trade ya? Okay. Let's see if I can mail these. We'll overnight them. We'll freeze them and overnight them. Alright, we're getting kind of crumbly. We've almost got a dough when we're ready. So we are going to basically mix in 2 tablespoons of cold water and then bring the dough together with our hands. And then a little bit more water if we need, no more than 3 teaspoons. It should be scraggly and dry. Okay. Good descriptors. And then we need to let it rest and let it do its thing. So, let's get our water. And where was our tablespoon? Alright, so we're pretty well worked in. Yes, our 2 tablespoons go in. Let's work it by hand. Oh yeah, we're super crumbly. So now we look pretty dry and scraggly. I would say that's dry and scraggly. Yeah, it's sticking to my hands a little bit. See, my hands are warm. It's already melting the butter. Say we're dry and scraggly. Yeah, it's pretty dry and scraggly. Make sure we're not sticking at the bottom. Oh, see, we got a little bit of dryness at the bottom. There we go. I count that as dry and scraggly. Not a high school nickname. We're gonna wrap it up in plastic, wrapped in plastic, and get it into the fridge. Get the press and seal on it, because we can. Press and seal was not. There we go. doing D&D preps are gonna be lurking, but oh, Nation-san, thank you, I appreciate it. Grind that Apex, sir. Grind that Apex. Alright, we're going in the fridge. Doug is in the fridge. 20-minute timer has started. Alright. I appreciate the lurks. I appreciate everybody stopping in tonight. Hope your Wednesday is well. They've been pretty good to me around here so far. This is coming up on about 3.5 months of consistently streaming, and I'm really happy with it. I'm still creative. I'm still enjoying it. It's not completely overwhelming. I mean, sometimes the beef welly and those raviolis were nerve-wracking, but it was a fun kind of nerve-wracking, so I'm glad to be doing it again. Thank you, thank you. You knew you could have also tried using a fork. Yeah, like a pastry cutter or transfer less heat. See, Asterion, I need you here like 5 minutes earlier, and you could have helped me out there. But we'll take note of it for next time, and now we know. As it is, it's a very strange thing to have, I know, warm hands. And now they're kind of buttery. Alright, let me get this stuff put away so we can clean our area. Oh, and I believe somebody is playing Dead by Daylight at my house, so if you hear the screaming, that's what it is. Alright, clean area? Yes. We've got our bowl for later. Alright. 5 minutes early. Mine doesn't work at all. I rely strictly on the chat. That's the part of having streamer brain. See, I can't. Streamer brain. It's streamer brain, guys. Everybody's new favorite cream. Streamer brain. New Costco bowls. Look at this. They got the nice rubber bottoms. They're like really hard to like push forward on the counter. So happy with it. Oh, I don't want to leave this out. Okay, so we need 20 minutes on that. Then I'm gonna work them out and get them going. Because then they're going to have to sit inside and rest for another hour. They're going a full 20 minutes and then an hour rest. I'll see what it is while we're making the custard. I may cut the time down just a little bit due to stream time. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm not going to need the knife, I don't believe. But we are going to need what? Our sugar and our water. Sugar water. Our evaporated milk, 3 eggs, and our vanilla extract. So we can at least get our ingredients out and get that part going. And I'm gonna get a hat because I'm already sweating. San Diego doesn't know what it wants to do for weather-wise, so we go from 100 degrees to 80 degrees to 60 degrees to 40, back to 60, and then we're in the 70s, and now we're in the mid-60s. We got no idea what we're doing. Alright, so we've got the evaporated milk. Let's get our vanilla extract. Oh, might be down here. Maybe not down there. Vanillas, eggs, 3 eggs. We got our sugar, right? No, we didn't use our sugar yet. Somebody's been using my sugar. Hopefully we got enough. Three eggs. little different size. That's alright. It says large eggs. These are medium-ish. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Making something tasty. You know I am, Tooth. You know I am. How you doing tonight, man? And that's what it is right there. Either somebody's been making sweet tea or Kool-Aid. One of the two. And Kool-Aid isn't in the house. But I can't do it personally. The sweetened tea, like, if Chick-fil-A gets my order wrong, I always get unsweet tea. I just can't do it. I can't deal with the sugar crystals being sucked up through the straw and just... See, yeah, Kool-Aid. I was there back in the day. It just... I can't do it anymore. As a ghetto kid, as a true poor ghetto kid, you love Kool-Aid to the end. It's just at some point you gotta give it up. The diabetes will take you over. Sarah, am I wrong? Am I wrong? That's all I'm saying. I feel like I'm not wrong in that case. Alright, so while that's going, I will get the sugar and the water going. I'm going to use hot water to dissolve the sugar and let it cool back down so that it doesn't cook the custardy style, but it will also keep the sugar from being granular and make it more smooth and glass-like, hopefully on our custard side. You're not wrong, that's what I thought. I used to have Kool-Aid in my bottle when I was a kid. Dang, you were straight up growing on the Kool-Aids. Straight up growing up. Oh, it did. No lies. That raspberry Kool-Aid and the tropical and the fruit punch, bangers, all the way. Yes, and ramen and swans. Been there, done that. Use this guy out. Let's get our 235 milliliters of hot water. We got milliliters on this? Ah, we do. Nice. Why can't we explain puns to kleptomaniacs? They send it. Thank you, Boro. I appreciate it. Welcome back. The jokes are always appreciated. How you doing tonight on this lovely Wednesday? Glad to be of service, always. The door is always open for you, Boro. Always. Bring them jokes in every day. So if you're joining us tonight for a little bit, I know you're hanging out and doing your thing. We are getting ready to make some Hong Kong style egg tarts, dan tarts. This is the first time making them for me. We got these nice little Jimmy Jams here. Do them up. We're just waiting on our dough to hydrate the first time and kind of getting our sugar water going while we're waiting on those. And listening to the sweet One Piece music. 100 grams of sugar. All right. Sounds tasty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we get to there. Alright. That's pretty close. Our whisk from earlier. So this is our hotter water. Just kind of dissolving our sugar. Making sure it gets... Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm not showing y'all. See? This is where I need doors. Nice little simple syrup, basically, just hot water and sugar. Helps it dissolve, disperse it a little bit. Like I said, you don't get that granular kind of intake in there. Oh, see? Sugar's still in there. Like the Kool-Aid days right here. Let's get it off of our scale then. We got any cubes? Nope, we're good. Okay. Perfect. So we're just gonna let that cool down so that it's not crazy hot. So, tier list of meals you've done on stream. Ooh, that's a good question. I want to give it some more time. I mean, we've done. I've been keeping track of my schedule. I started stream again. Put it back here for now so you guys can see it. I started my streams at the beginning of the year. So we are in the 15th week of the year, just so y'all know. This is how we track it at work, so this is how I track it for myself here. I make my weekly schedule that I post to social media, and it helps me kind of keep track of it, but it's week 15. So at 2 meals at week 15, I'm only at about 30 meals, and I know I've missed like 2 or 3 streams, so I've only got like 27-ish. So that's quarter of a year. I'd say probably at the year mark, when we have about 100 meals, we'll get in like our top 10 or something like that. Maybe we'll do a review. We've been, I know me and Doris have been talking about throwing an off day in on stream just to have another day in. Because if we do want to try and actually go towards a partner, we have to have a couple more hours. But we're not sure. I don't want to chase it just to chase it. I still want to do it to have fun. So I don't know. No weird random tangent. Sorry, I'm back. I'm good. Thinking out loud again. Sugar measured with the heart though, and that's the problem because the heart's got diabetes, Sarah. It's got, as Wilford Brimley says, look, my mustache is not that good, okay? I've got a great mustache. I've probably the 3rd best mustache on Twitch if I had just a mustache, but Wilford Brimley has me beat. We got about 5 minutes on this. So the other thing I wanted to look up that I didn't see was I gotta figure out how to get these into the oven. So I'm thinking that the baking sheet that they're on is probably gonna be my best bet because it is lipped. Dang you, Wilford Brimley. Dang you all to hell. It's 3rd best, Sarah, yes. Doc's got the 1st one, can't be beat. Tooth's got 2nd, so if I had one, it would be 3rd. But I have the beard, so I know that Tim's gone. I've probably got maybe the 3rd best beard. Though there is quite a few bearded men on Twitch. When you scroll through, sometimes we all look the same. Just a bunch of bearded dudes doing the same shit. Speaking of doing the same thing, let me ask a question, because I had to think about this morning when I got up. I got up this morning to get ready for work, going through my t-shirts. I got all clean clothes today, and I had to think, have I worn this shirt on stream yet? Or like in a similar concept, have I worn this shirt this week for like work and to like see people and do things? True and real, see? Best beard on Twitch, I appreciate that. Tooth, I really do. And at the beginning, okay, it's a great idea. I like that. I know I need to get a little bit better with like my my photographing of the food. Specific stream clothes now. Okay. See, you got the smorts. You got the smorts out there with like the holster and like all the good stuff. Maybe I need to start thinking about this. Maybe I need to start thinking about it. Get specific just shirts to have for stream. So yes, I haven't worn this one yet because it's a brand new shirt. So I haven't worn this one on stream today. I was happy with it in the morning, but I had to like go back and through. So it seems like it's. And see, that's the other thing is like you look into my shirts, it's like 90% black, and then there's like 5% gray, and then there's like miscellaneous, and then maybe like 2% of any color, and it's usually red or blue, and that's it. I got no yellows. Oh, I got a green, I guess. So I almost got it. I got the RGBs almost. Red, greens, and blues, and that's it. But black is my most common color as well. So it is what it is. 5 minutes on that guy. We good? We're still good. Okay. cooled down though. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I just want it to be cool. But it was just one of those funny thoughts I had to make some merch and just wear that. I have a Widget 33 shirt that I made that I liked because I liked the logo. I think I've worn it once because I felt weird and self-conscious like wearing my own merch. And I was like, I don't know. And I know Stream Elements makes it easy. I just don't know what I would put on there right now. Like I don't know, like, no one's gonna want to walk around with like a W33 like right here where this is, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what it basically is just my logo pinned on right there. I think I might do coffee mugs though. If I'm gonna do anything, it's gonna be coffee mugs. I get a mug club going. Do it. We just watched that actually. We rewatched. We were rewatching the Hot Ones, and we watched the Shia LaBeouf one just to kind of see. He's a very unique and somewhat strange individual, but to see his thought process and to see him realize that like the hot sauce was not fake was kind of interesting. Alright, come on, we need 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes and we'll get this rolled out. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to roll it. So we need a lightly floured surface. Let's clear out here. Let's prepare for our rollout. Me and my homies. Do. Something on 20s. Do. Get just a little bit. Sorry guys, that was close to the mic, my bad. Oh, now I gotta wash it. I probably should have washed it anyway, but now we got handprints on it. Rolling pin, that's what I was doing. Self-distracted, happens a lot. How much are we rolling this out? Rectangle and working to not overworking it. Fold it, so we're gonna letter fold it. So we're gonna get it basically into a 6 by 15 inch triangle. It's about as wide as that. BRBs, do you, sirs? Do yous. I appreciate you being here. Okay. Preset our flowered square there. So that's about what we're looking for. I know y'all can't see it, but I'll bring the dough out. You'll be able to see it a whole lot better. So basically, we're going to work it out once into a square. We're going to give it the letter fold. I think they just letter fold it once. Bottom third over and give the dough a quarter turn. Roll till again. Fold the same way before. Okay, so then we fold it up once it's the letter one, and then we do it again, and then that's when we let it set. So we're just kind of slowly working the butter into the dough at this point without really trying to like melt the butter or overwork the butter at this point, which will hopefully make our crust nice and like crisp and buttery and kind of flaky if I'm doing it right. That's key. Key word, if. Alright, it's been a minute. I'm turning it off. We're gonna move forward. Alright. Let's look at our dough. Magic switch. There we go. There is our dough. Still looking good. Still crumbly for sure. Way crumbly, that's alright. Lay crumble. crumble already. Warm hands, warm hands. Yes, I'm holding French fries because it's the closest thing I could grab to get cold hands. Super cold. Super cold. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Get a little flour in this. Right. So trying not to overwork, but we are kind of crumbly. So let's get our. Yeah, we're super crumble. Maybe we're too dry still, maybe? Okay, we kind of got a fold on that one. But I don't think that I could turn if I wanted to. Yeah, we're still dry. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Get a little more flour down here. Okay, we're coming together a little better. Now we're sticking to the dang. Sticking to the dang roller. Yeah, see, I can see the butter melting. But I feel like we've gotten a little closer. Maybe we'll go freezer a little bit, just for a little bit and get it really cold and then move it to the fridge. Alright. So a little bit together, a little bit more work through. Just trying not to melt it. Okay, that's good. We'll get it into the fridge and then we'll get started on the custard filling. Clean our work areas, do our things. Round and round we go. Clean our mess. Look at that, clean workspace. Who would have thought? Not this guy. Not this guy. Alright, so for our custard, we've got our sugar water that we've already done. Let's grab that. We're still slightly warm. Just kind of worrisome. What are we at? On the window when I was using it for the grilling. It's still like 100 degrees. It's still a little warm. A little warm. We'll do it last. Alright, so allow the mixture to cool. Whisk the evaporated milk, the eggs, and the vanilla all together. So we are going with our 3 eggs. Our cup. 120 milliliters of evaporated milk. So if we put this on and tear, where is a good? We use our awesome new can opener here. I don't know if you'll have used one of these. It threw me off the first time I used it. It is a, like it goes around. So you have to like pop it off, but it will really just, there's no sharp edges, it just pops the top off. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's not do it this way, let's do it with a cup. Use a big coffee cup, it'll work. 120 milliliters. Oh, this is grams. Yep, see, this is why we did it in a cup. Tear. Units. Milliliters. There we go. $124. We're good. We're good. That's quite a bit. I'll have to figure out something with that. Maybe we'll make some more off stream this weekend. How we doing out there? We doing alright? Doing okay? So you've made it to Wednesday, you've made it to hump day. Some of us are on our Thursdays, tomorrow's our Fridays. Cheers to that. Still, what are we at now? Hey Google, how many days ago was Ash Wednesday?
Itadakimasu!
Thank you, Sarah. Raspberry hibiscus sparkling water. Interesting. 42 days ago. So that was the last time I had a drink was 42 days ago. I'm gonna keep it up and gonna keep moving. I think without it at this point. I'm not ready to give up the sobriety, if you will. Felt good. Felt nice after these last 2 years, where I know I've probably had far too many, and we're gonna continue that trend. So cheers to the sparkling waters out there. Alright, so we got our eggs, we've got our evaporated milk, and then we're gonna get our vanilla. 1 teaspoon. How is that a how is the teaspoon a universal measurement? How is this happening? Did we agree somewhere at some conference that this is what we're gonna use as a teaspoon? Yeah. So this is the other piece that I was looking up, was we want the custard to be smooth. It's supposed to be glass-like is what they say. And for that to happen, we've really got to incorporate this stuff, but then it also incorporates air. Kind of like that sparkling water just did to me. So we're going to run it through another sieve to kind of get some of that air out and get it really fine and really broken down, to make sure that we have a nice, smooth custard for these guys. So let's get our whisk. Let's get that piece going. Break up the yolk. And it just smells good because it just smells like evaporated milk and vanilla. Who doesn't like that? Oh, it's got a nice color though. Nice smooth color there. And we're still a little choppy. Still got pieces. There we go. That's a little better. Let's incorporate our sugar water now. So it's got a nice. That's kind of hard to see on that guy. It's a little blown out by there, but it's a nice yellowy on my side, eggy color. So we're gonna take this one and then run it through the strainer, and we should have basically 2.5 cups or 2.25 cups of custard once it's all said and done. So. Kind of satisfying to watch it go. We got about. Yeah, they pretty much nailed it. 2.25 cups is what I got out of that. That's pretty spot on with what they said would come out of those 3 eggs. So even with the other 2 being a little smaller than the large egg, it worked out pretty well. So we got this nice. See, I can see little stuff in there. I might want to break it down one more time. Let me show you on this cam. It looks a little better in color-wise. It's got that nice yellow custardy kind of color already. Oh, it says 2 to 2.25. Okay, they were pretty right. So 375 is what our, or 190 Celsius is what our oven is going on. Position a rack in the lower third of the oven. So lower shelf is where we're going to want to be. And don't look at me, I store stuff in my hand. Stop looking at me, Swan. $3.75. There we go. All right, can this kind of sit out? I feel like this is egg and it shouldn't really sit out. It's only been about 20 minutes. We got another 20 minutes or so before we can really do this. So I'm going to put this in the fridge just for safety measures. It's them US eggs. You can never be sure with them US eggs. Alright, so we got about 20 minutes here that we got to figure out what's we got going on. We got a little waiting game, unfortunately. So bring it in. What's everybody doing tonight? We've talked a little bit about dinners. We've known our shirt rotation, which most of us, I think, wear black and do the right thing. It's the best t-shirts that there are out there. Now, do we rotate the jeans as well? Are you a 1 jeans per week? Are we talking multiple jeans a week? What are we talking here? Alright, let me get set up for the tarts. I can bring the small guys over so you can see. Jeans are too good. Only once. Stretchy pants only since pandemic. I am jelly. I was a sweatpants only kind of guy for the start of the pandemic, but then I had to go to the office again, so we're a jeans person. You good? Making little tarts. They should be ready about 7-ish. You done with Dead by Daylight? Alright. Look at him. You can do so many little tarts now. So I had them out here drying, doing their thing, because we just got them, so we're getting them washed, making sure. Cool and rack out for later, and let's lay them out. They say we should get 16, so let's see if we get 16. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4s. Will I get 4 in? Ooh, we're cutting it close. Cutting it close. Alright, that's what they say we should get out of it. Should be at least this many. So can we... No, I can't do it, can I? Nope, we're gonna have to go in rows. Going in rows. Right now, doing some new MSQ. I know, I gotta get in there, and I updated it yesterday. The day got away from me in the early afternoon, and then I had an awesome, like, long conversation with both my sisters, and that was awesome. So the evening got away from me, and it was going. I may try and get some time in after stream. I've got it all updated. I still got to get in there and make my player card and do all that kind of stuff. Lots of fun and exciting things going on. They are, yes. They're a great time sink. And considering I have no biological brothers. I have brothers, but I have no biological brothers, unfortunately. I have just my sisters. And they are fantastic peoples. Try these out. I don't want them to be any waters in there. Second, trying to get slowly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It was a good time. It's a good time. Yeah, I love both of them. We get along well in different ways, and as she's here in the chat, so we usually get along with food as well. We're both similar food tastes, so we're always sending food and a good meme share. But it's nice to see the person. And it wasn't me. Yeah, I know. And rightfully so. As Asteriana said, that's what siblings are for. They're supposed to call out that kind of stuff. I would expect no less. Alright, cool. I wonder if I need to butter these, or if the butter will be enough from the pastry itself.
Judy, I wish you were alive, Doug Judy. God will give you a high five, Doug Judy.
This is probably one of my favorite episodes of 9-9. Assuming that Doug Judy is dead, you get the introduction to Trudy Judy, his sister at that point. Jake out there looking at Trudy Judy's booty. It's not good. Not good. It's a sad show. I'm sad that the show is gone. I understand why it's gone, and they did the right thing, but it was still a fantastic show. Alright, we're good there. You've never seen it? Shut the front door. How have you not seen the 9-9? It's on Hulu. Get to it. Not finished. Oh. Yeah, it is what it is. And the last season was shot during pandemic as well, so it didn't help it. There's a lot of like far away shots and nobody's very close, and it's kind of strange, but it was still very funny. Yeah, Hulu for the win. Hulu's got some good stuff right now. Hulu's got Letterkenny. It's got the 9-9. If you're into anime, Hulu's actually a decent anime selection. They run some good stuff. Though they do change some of their words. Their translators are different than like the Crunchyroll people. So you do get some different translations and things. But Hulu's where it's at. And if you get the whole Disney Plus, you get the ESPNs. So you can get ESPN 8, the Ocho, to watch all the crazy sports and stuff. So there are great shocks and turns, because there's Craig Robinson comes on many times in the 9-9. He is fantastic. I love him. But he is on there quite a few times as the Pontiac Bandit. He gets a few episodes, and every single one of them is his treasure. Watching him and Jake like interact is amazing. give the dough about 10 more minutes, and that will have given it 40 minutes. And I think that's as much as I can give it with it being on stream, because then we're still looking at 25 to 30 minute cook time with a 10-minute cool. So if I do that, I can get them in. Yeah, we'll be pretty close. I mean, I'm not going to rush it all the way, but I do want to be done before it's time to go to work tomorrow, you know? So basically, we're going to roll out our dough. We're looking for 0.2 inches thick, 5 millimeters. We're going to cut into circles and fit 4-inch circles. Ooh, I need to get my biscuit guys out. Do, 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 do. Where's the one? Oh, yeah, I gotta go through that drawer. It just sounds bad, right? Cutters! I was thinking, you know what? It might even be better. Nothing, because I can't get into my drawer. I've now broken it. Aha! Yes, our ravioli press. I think this should work. Because we're looking at... Oh, it's like 2.5 inches. I don't think it's enough. Dang it. It's too small. They say the 4 inches because it is going to shrink up, and we do how big is this? Yeah. Yeah, it's a 3-inch pan, so we want a 4-inch cut for it to shrink up, so. Need to watch the home edits. Yes, I need to get on that. With taking the... Really? That's... Only 3 1/4. That's the smallest one I have. I need something bigger than this. That's what she said. Exactly. Can we do? What's this for? What are we looking at here? That's 3 1/2. I need 4. Gosh dang. We're gonna go G Fuel. We'll go G Fuel shaker. Is that 4? Nope. 3 1/2. Oh, that's 4 1/2. No, we're too big. Of course. Pike's Place? Come on, Pike's Place. Oh, we're pretty close. No, 3 1/2. All these 3 1/2s. I don't even think that's even close. That's 3. Gosh dang, okay. Well, it's the OBGYN one. 4 1/2. We go from 3 1/2 to 4 1/2. What is this? Oh, they do, yes. They do. I was just trying to find an easy press cutout for it though. Wonder Woman's not close, is she? Nope. I think we're gonna go 3 1/2. We'll see what happens at 3 1/2. So cute, thank you, Taffy. We ordered them from Amazon today. We got about 25 of them. We've got our 16 out though. This is what the recipe says. It will make at least 16 of them. So we're gonna see. We're just waiting on our Doug to chill out a little bit, hydrate, do its thing. Had a rough night. A little too much of the alcohol, so it needs to get that Gatorade down and make sure it's good before we get it into tart form. I think maybe we'll see though. You reminded me though, I do have slip mats, Sarah. Thank you for reminding me. It doesn't do any good if I don't use them. Oh yeah. You're not gonna believe this shit. You're not gonna believe this shit. So, my slip mat, it starts at 5 inches, not 4. Can't win today. Cannot win. We're just gonna have to get close. That's all it is. We're just gonna have to get close to that. I think I'm still gonna use it though. I'd rather use that than the lightly floured surface. I feel like it's gonna be better for rolling this dugout. That's 1 inch too short. That's what she said. Oh man. Oh man. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. There we go. We got our nice little slip mat that has all of our good little things. And we'll just take the measurements from this one. Where is that inch coming from? Oh, it's coming from. We got discrepancies then here. Wednesday night shenanigans. Yeah, we're trying. We also try for a straight camera, but that doesn't always happen either. Alright, let's switch over. Let's get our dugout here. Let's see what it looks like. Thank you for the hydrates. I appreciate it. Again, raspberry hibiscus. Not bad. I have cucumber and mint is my other one. And that one I think is a bit too much for me. I'm usually just a basic lemon or lime kind of guy for my sparkling waters. But I figured I would branch out. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Hey, we're nice and chilled. We definitely feel a little more sturdy than we felt last time, which is good. Let's get this slightly floured. Let's do this. So we're gonna work it again this way. Yeah, see, we're still super crumbly though. Maybe that wasn't enough time. It feels light, it feels kind of workable. It's just extra sticky though. Extra crumbly. Let's try this. Let's fold that one over in first. Give it a good work in. Just sticking to the dang rolling pin. Our battle with Doug continues. Super sticky. Love raspberry, same. Usually like the tart ones better. Trying to get it quite a bit thinner than this, just to get them cut out. We're losing some around the edges, but for the most part we're holding up, which is good. Happy with that. We could easily make a good pie with that. we're still a bit thick out here. Let's see, what do we get? Yeah, it's about 0.2. I'd say. The sticky icky. Not the good sticky icky taffy, unfortunately. Though I do have to come up with that as a... next week is 420. So do I have to... I'm not going to do anything that would have any cannabis or anything in it. I've thought about doing a stoner food. Unsure. To be decided yet. Alright, let's see what we get with that. Let's see if we... I'm going to be smart about this. I'm going to kind of look at it. Make sure that we've covered enough ground. Yeah, we're pretty close. We got 2 more and then I have to roll out them with basic stuff. Okay. Pretty close. Oh, stoner. That's right. That's what I'm saying. They could easily do it. There's so many like flaming hot ones and munchies. Yeah, exactly. So many good stoner foods you could do. Ravioli when you... It's like, no. Tricky... Dude, I know you were there last time. Mikey was he was in there for quite a bit of it on Sunday. And I know you were one of the few other people that saw my unraveling of my ravioli last time, and it was a great feeling when they came out. We had no explosions in the water, and just great old pasta. I was beyond excited. It was a long time coming, so I really appreciate that, dude. No unravioli, exactly. Heading out will pop in, absolutely. Enjoy it, Sarah. Enjoys whatever it is you got going. Revengioli, yes. We will make it at one point. Maybe I can make a clip or something out of something on there. Alright, so these are 3.5, so let's do... Enough. No. Okay, so we're only gonna get those out of it. That's all right. Let's get it. Hold up. Oh, let's see. We're crumbling. We couldn't even get that far. Let's see. We might be too crumbly for this. Maybe that's what the case is. Maybe I just don't have the dough together enough. Okay, no, there we go. It's not bad. It's a little thin. I'll thin it out just a little. There we go. So let's get our little tart on there. Try and center it. Need to trim it. There we go. There's our first guy. Held up pretty well. And we're going to have to roll it out a couple of times to get all of these to fit on there anyway, so it's okay. Just trying not to... Again, not touch it with the hands. I used to use a tool, a utensil, Asteriana. Are you proud of me? I'm using your idea, and I appreciate it. So they're not perfect in shape, that's okay. Todius, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. So just in time to see these little tarts start coming really together at this point. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. I hope it's excellent. So I'm trying not to press it down into it too hard. Actually, that's not bad. I'm gonna leave it. Well, it's a little high on that side. Try not to press it into it too much. That dang panda emote. The Beard Lounge. Welcome in, welcome in. I would stroke mine, but I've got floury hands and buttery right now. Welcome in though. How you doing tonight? If you're just joining us, we are doing same Streamer Brain. We are doing some Hong Kong style egg tarts, otherwise known as Don Tots. This is the first time that I have ever made them. We are just got our dough prepped and going, and we are getting them cut out here. There we go. Doing good, lurking. Hey, awesome. We're doing pretty well, enjoying it. I said I've never had egg tarts. I've never made egg tarts. I've had egg tarts when I've gone to dim sum. That's about the only time I've ever had them, though. I haven't been to dim sum in some time. No pun intended. You mean something crusted in Doritos, like Doritos and like Mountain Dew? The Mikey Six Gun did share the OG Game Fuel recipe. He says he's got it down pat with the lime wire and Code Red, supposedly. So maybe we can do some Gamer Edition 420 Stone Bros. Maybe do some Dorito crusted chicken tendies and something like that or whatever. So I gotta figure out, we're well on our way now to the second goal as well. I wasn't sure. Ooh, we lost that guy. We'll have to rework it. Oh, Lord. Right? I'm saying it would be delicious. It's just diabetes, that's all. We're inviting Wilford Brimley to the party. And sometimes it be like that. Okay, let's get this re-rolled out a little bit. Finish filling out these tarts. Warm hands. Again, I did warm hands. A little bit of flour. Where's my... There we go. It does sound amazing, right? Like, it could easily be done. Stoner foods are usually pretty easy. I wouldn't know from experience. But at least it's usually stepping up in game now, too. The culinary game for most people is usually stepping up, which is nice to see. It's not all state fair food, and not everything has to be deep fried anymore. Like we're expanding with taste and texture, and like, I don't know. It feels kind of cool. Not to discourage any of all the like deep fried stuff and everything else, because it is delicious. Can that fit? Close. Yeah, it's close. Grilled fluffernutters once. Oh my. Yeah. See, that's again. These are great sometimes foods, and they're great for those reasons when they come in handy. But not diabetic friendly. Exactly. Exactly. The sometimes foods. Doesn't make them any less tasty though, and that's the problem. And it doesn't make them any less what do you call that? Accessible. And that's the problem that we have in a lot of places is now because just the accessibility to fresh foods and other stuff is crazy. You have like these food deserts like in major cities and stuff that are just it's easier to go to a store and get a bag of chips and do the other stuff rather than do to be able to get fresh fruit and vegetables and stuff like that. Alright, we need 4 more of these guys. 4 more out of this. We can do it. Reese's Sticks. Ooh. Those sound yummy though. And I could see that being a problem. I have a problem with like the fruit stuff, or this is my worst time of year because I am a culprit for Cadbury's. I love Cadbury eggs. I would eat Cadbury eggs all year round, and they're pretty close to making them all year round. It's just, they're so yummy. I need more apples and less Reese's. Right there with you, brother. Just about trying to make different changes. Oh, we've got a rip in there. Can we repair? Can we repair? Yeah, we can repair. We're good. We can fix him. We have the technology. But it's just about making those different choices. I know it's not easy. I try and stock myself up with snacks at the office now because I'm just always there. So I try and have better snacks, whether it be like I love these everything crackers from oh, you need a little smaller than that. From Trader Joe's, they're like the everything seasoning but on a cracker. Those are delicious. Like I said, try and include more fruits into it. Veggie snacks are not always easy, but it goes a long way. It's getting worked into there. Here we go. So we just about squeezed it out of these. Bundle of celery. I keep moving around the fridge while I'm trying to look for a snack. And see, that's the hard part is you don't want to eat something just to this is the healthy thing to eat, dude. You can't do it like that because your body won't take it, you won't take it mentally, and you'll just keep moving it around the fridge until it's all said and done, and you gotta throw it out. Okay, let me give you a shot of these. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So there we go. We got 16 nice little tarts down here, and looking pretty good. Our oven has been preheating. This has definitely been warm in here. So we're gonna fill these about 3/4 full on each one. Once filled, we're gonna reduce the heat to 350 in the oven. They're gonna go in for 25 minutes. We're going to check them, and then they need to sit for about 10 minutes. So, let's get them filled. Let's see, we got some bubble action. We're going to go through the strainer again. Just to make sure that we don't get any, where he is. so we have a nice smooth custard here. We're going for 2/3 full, not all the way full, and then we gotta transition into the oven. So being very delicate, very gentle, because usually I'm like a bull in a china shop. My big dumb hands and my big dumb head usually get in the way. So I'm trying to use ease and slowness and patience. Welcome to my no, see, we're dropping it all over the dang. Welcome to my meditation video. While we play these random anime songs for you. And I slowly pour the egg custard into the pie. Sorry. If I get carrots in there, the crinkle cut chips, I can do that. Yeah, those are usually good. I like the crinkle cuts or the babies. The babies are good too. Zen cooking, exactly. Welcome to your weekly guided meditation as we pour our custards into our lovely tart dishes here. The soothing sounds of the rains of San Diego as you find your calm. Menu. Booker Lane. Are you working tonight, Booker Lane? Are you out there doing the thing still? Or you got the night off, my guy? Got a little bit left over here. Let's take a few of these broken guys. Not a big condiment guy. No problem there. Again, I am not a ranch guy either. Don't really care for it. If you're gonna do apples and celery though, I'd recommend peanut butter if you like peanut butter. No night off, luckily. Nice, like it. Well, I hope you're getting to relax, Booker Lane. Take a load off. All right, that's about as close as I really want to go. I move it. Oh, we're gonna have to be so careful moving this to the dang oven, 'cause these guys, gals, them, theys, and everything else here are super wobbly. Like oh man, this is gonna be careful. Yeah. All right. So we go to 350. Let's get our fridge open and let's do this nice and slowly. Okay, we're in. Hey Google, set a timer for 25 minutes. Whew.
Okay, 25 minutes, and we're starting now.
Good gosh. Yeah. I'll leave that there for a second. I don't think that 5-second rule applies to uncooked egg tarts. Yeah, not really a thing. Don't really want to go with that. But I am going to take this opportunity real quick to use the restroom while they go in. We've got about 25 minutes till they come out and 10 minutes to cool. Just to kind of give you a time frame. And then we'll go check some people out and see who is streaming tonight. Anyone here? Is anyone here getting ready to stream? Totes, are you streaming tonight? Taffy, I know you said you're doing stuff, but I don't think you're up and running tonight. We'll have to, if you are, let me know. We'll look at it as we get ready to raid closer on down the line. But give me just a few minutes, give me like 2-3 minutes. Let me go use the restroom, wash up, and I will be right back. I love that I come back to dance party. I hope you like the new BRB screen. I was working on that for a little while, trying to get the 1000 Sunny to go, and we got some. Trying to get the Bink Sake to play. I think it worked out pretty well. I think that's going to be what I do this weekend on some of my days off, though. I'm going to rework a little bit of the point redeems. I want to do adjust some of those, and got some new ideas. It's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Easy transition stuff with simple images on OBS. I was working around with the starting soon screen as well. I've got a couple little animated GIFs in there that kind of set back to the kitchen. I got Luffy kind of peeking through one of the windows doing his thing. I'm getting ready for it. Toasty! Yes, toasty! I went to type that earlier in the chats, in Lemon's chat actually earlier, because she said it. Something was going on and she was like, toasty! And I was like, oh wait, it's not there. Dang it. But those are the ones that I like. I love those little ones. I got some new ideas, so I may rotate them out, be seasonal, or I may group some of them together. I know I got a couple of like Teen Titans Go, and I had a couple Letterkenny ideas, so I'd like to maybe group them up so it pulls a random when you redeem it. So there's a couple different ones, so it doesn't get kind of stagnant kind of deal. But those are the ideas. But now we're in the waiting game. Let's see if we can. Oh yeah. We're looking good. Can you kind of see them down in there? A little bit. It's because I cleaned my oven. Who knew? Who knew cleaning an oven could clear that window so well? But let me ask this, since we got quite a few more people here. Who here has not had the egg tart or the Don Tots? Happy egg tart, exactly. If you haven't, let's hear it. I just want to see those that have not had the opportunity yet. Never have, Booker? Okay. Never have either? Gotcha. I said I've only had it a few times, and it's always been when I've went to dim sum. It was just one of those dessert ones that you could order. So it was always delicious. And usually they're quite warm too. I've never had the chance to get them out of a local bakery or anything like that, so... Pretty happy with that. I didn't make a ton of mess either tonight. That's a good thing. Alright, so we got 18 minutes on that guy. Let me do this real quick. While I'm thinking about it, I will do AAM. Oh. Did our batteries die? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh, no. I think batteries are dying. BRBs. Battery's dead. Alright, here we go. Battery redemption. Boom. There it is. Alright. The Autism Society of America. April is Autism Acceptance Month, not awareness. It is a great campaign that the Autism Society of America is running for the whole month of April. A great friend of ours, a great friend of ours, Mikey Sixgun, is running the campaign right now. Him and one of our great friends here in the chat, Taffy, are doing it to support their son, and we're trying to help support them in the same way. We're trying to raise money for that society, which helps raise our can't talk today. Helps raise money for things such as an hour of therapy or different materials needed for sessions and other things like that. It's a great cause. We're trying to help our friend Mikey Six Gun. He's usually streaming Mondays or Sundays and Mondays and raising money for it. The last time I checked, he was at $69. Nice. But he's trying to get to 100 by the end of the month. So if you have an opportunity on Sunday, Monday, go check him out. Throw him some love, throw him some hype, and help him. Let's help him reach that goal. All right. Off my soapbox. Well, not really soapbox. I'll always stand for that. Always. But now we're just in that perfect waiting game where my house smells like custard. And it's really good. It's smelling delicious. And I can't open it. I can't look in, because if I'm looking, then I'm not cooking. And that's not what we're trying to do here. So what does she say? Let me bring it up real quick, because I want to read. This is, again, the recipe is from The Walks of Life. That's written by a lady named Sarah on there. It is not my original recipe. This is the one that we're using. The one thing that she does say is it's flaky pastry, filled smooth, and I think that's what we'll get, because we had a nice butter consistency. It was kind of crumbly, so it should come out quite flaky. And it was glass smooth. It was nice and smooth. There was no chunks in it. There was no air bubbles, so I'm hoping that we get a nice, clear surface. It's not going to be kind of burnt like the Macau version, I guess, which is more of a Portuguese style. Way beyond what I know. I'm just spitballing the regurgitating the information that she is giving me here. Okay, bold ghost, do your thing. But she says fresh, they are a game changer. They had worked the recipe a couple times. I guess some people got some really dry doughs and it didn't work so well. Mine looks pretty close to what she had, so I'm not too worried about it. And we ran it through a sieve. We had a nice smooth thing. She had a nice think the dough goes up before you fish. Absolutely, sir. Do your thing. Handle the doges. She had a nice fluted cutter. I do not have a nice fluted cutter. I was hoping to use that ravioli one, but because it was only 2.5, it was smaller than the tart dish it was going in. I'll probably look at a nice fluted cooter. Crap. Not what I meant to say. Fluted cutter. That's what we're trying to get. I cannot talk today to save my dang life. And while I'm thinking about this, let me look at this thing that Booker Lane sent earlier again. Let me make sure that I say this right. Where was it? Was it in the recipe section? Maybe it was in the recipe section. Where the heck was it? Memes, randoms. What to do? I'll have to look it up later. I thought it was in the general section, but I guess it's not. Subs, not in the... Not there, it's not into the fetus, no. Okay. I'll have to look it up later. It was a very crazy looking cake that Booker Lane had sent me. Like I said, I was trying to maybe get into the recipes. This is the cursed food. But we'll have to wait for that. And again, we're just waiting on the tarts. We got about 12 minutes. We'll check them when they come out. We want, it says a toothpick to stand, so we want it kind of firm, but not too crazy, and then give it about 10 minutes to cool so we don't burn the crap out of ourselves. But I can start to smell the pastry crust as well. You can smell that butter kind of in the flour changing and kind of getting that little golden brown, I guess, that we get on that exposed dough that we have there. The exposed Doug. So not a bad Wednesday, I'm thinking. This has turned out pretty well. Another experience with Doug. You never know how it's gonna go. Egg tarted. Very close. Let's be careful with the second phrase. I get what you're saying. Let's be careful there. But we are excited for what we're about to see with these tarts. Hopefully they turn out excellent. How you doing tonight, Unfit Page? Heyo. You guys good?
Yep.
Alright.
One of these is yours.
Okay. I'll get it after stream, okay?
Smells good.
Right? Good start to smell that pastry, the dough, or the dough.
Yeah.
A little bit of the custard with that vanilla. And the dinner is being divided. Because unfortunately I didn't cook dinner tonight. I cooked dessert though.
That's okay.
So, exactly, that's what I was saying. I think everybody would be okay if you get a dessert or dinner. Dessert usually wins. Okay, just leave it there, please. Thank you. Alright, our raspberry hibiscus is down. What do we got? Go with our zeros. Because we need to hydrate. We are sweating in here. Another warm day in the kitchen. This is going to be interesting come this summer when we're streaming, because it is definitely warm and I do not have AC in my house. So we may have to look into some alternatives or some room-based air conditioning to continue streaming. We're definitely going to do some grilling as well. I'd like to get out there hopefully by the end of this month. I've got my grill all cleaned up and we've got the area right here. I used it the other day. So we'll get some good grilling things in. If you guys got any ideas, any suggestions, I would say drop them into the exclamation point dinner. Grilling stuff is that time of year, so we'll probably do up some zucchinis, some squashes. Those are really in right now. There's a ton of those little guys. Some asparagus, but I'd like to also get in and start doing some fish. We haven't done any fish yet on the stream. We don't eat a lot of fish, and I would like to eat more. So we're working on it. We're working on it. Alright. We're under 10 minutes. We're under the 10-minute mark. Can you see the timer? No, the timer's too small. That's the other side note for myself. Add a timer, dummy. I'm looking at myself. Looking at myself in the VOD. This is me looking at you. Me and you in the VOD. Put a timer in here. You need a timer on your stream. Because we got our doors is not here right now. Man, they're smelling good though. Because on top of that now, on top of the pastry smell, we're getting kind of that vanilla is coming back. That custardy smell is super good. They look good. They don't look like they're burning. They all still look perfectly smooth on the top. We got no wrinkles. We got no other stuff. I can't wait to show these to you guys. We'll get our cooling rack out here so that we are set up as soon as it comes out. We can get them up and going. And hopefully this is just the start. Now it's going to make me want dim sum though. So I may have to go get dim sum this weekend. It's been a while. I know the wife will want to go, so maybe we can both go and go get some dim sum. Switch it. You can just look at the cooling rack for now. Let me put some stuff away. Grilling. Put as theirs. Are you guys excited? Is everybody excited? I can't tell you how excited I am now. What are we doing? So Sunday. I know Sunday we're not going to be here. Just another, again, FYI, we will not have a stream on Sunday. Taking the day off, enjoying it with the fam, chilling, doing other things. Just taking a breather and a break from everything but family on that day. Should be nice, so go and make sure you're enjoying it with whoever it is you're going to enjoy it with, whether it be friends, family, solo, doing your thing. I hope it's awesome. I hope you have a good time. Hopefully Easter Bunny gets you something. Drop a couple eggs here and there. Maybe get you a chocolate covered bunny. Who knows? Hopefully mine brings me Cadbury eggs. I have a feeling he will. Alright. We're in the final countdown. We're almost to the 5-minute mark. Hold on just a little while longer. We're getting there. Toothpick though. I need to find a toothpick. Got our toothpicks. So it says we want to T Gamer.
Yeah.
Can you turn that down, please? I can hear the iPad from there. Thank you. Caramel Cadbury eggs. Ooh, now you're talking. So until the filling is just set. So it says if toothpick can stand. So we need the toothpick to be able to stand and not fall over, then we know that it's done. And it says 25 to 30 minutes. So again, we'll check it at the 25-minute mark. If it stands, we'll pull it. If not, we'll let it sit for a few more. I've had the caramel ones. I've had the Reese's ones as well. And maybe that's what we can do on maybe for a small piece on our 421. Maybe we'll do some like brownies and we'll do some munchie rating. Maybe we can do that. Something a little different. Switch it up just a little bit. So make some crazy munchy stoner brownies and then do some munchie ratings. I'll get a munchie board set up with some different ideas. You got it, bro? There you go. Make sure you clean up your mess.
Yep.
No, take that. Don't do that there. Take that away and go do it somewhere else. Thank you. We're close, Sarah. We're so close. Like they're in there. They're right in there. They're still smooth. Didn't miss the grand finale. Did not at all. You didn't. Yeah. Kushcootery. Wow. Did you just come up with that, Tooth? Did you just come up with that? Please tell me you just came up with that. Because that's amazing. I may have to steal that then. I'm sorry, I have to steal it for 420. The Kushcootery board, full of all snacks and munchies. And then we can rank them. You are a mad genius, dude. Props to you. Very, very, very props to you. You are a mad genius. Genius slash great detective. Alright, we're almost in the final countdown. We got 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go before our first check. My house smells amazing. It smells like baked goods and custard. It smells good back there?
Does smell really good.
Good. So it's wafting through the house. The live studio audience is getting a smell-o-vision as it goes through.
So what do we do?
We are checking our temperature in 3 minutes. If they stand, then they gotta cool for 10. So you're looking at least 10 to 15 minutes-ish.
And I have to leave the house in 10 to 15 minutes.
It'll be nice and cool when you get back. It'll still be good and fresh.
Okay.
I ended up with 16 still, Sarah, for a research and development role. If I win the lotto, you're on that roster, okay? Chill before. Yeah, we're gonna give them about 10 minutes, is what they say. They need to chill. You can still eat them warm, which is good. They just need 10 minutes to kind of cool down, simmer down now, and like not burn the crap out of everybody. Here we go. Final 2 minutes. 2-minute countdown. Right? Chill pill, my guy. Just chill. A Hogwarts one? Oh yeah. We run best house here. We run only the best houses here. I got this at the Harry Potter world. The house is always sorted right. Best house, exactly. We've got 2 Slytherins in the house. There's a sneak one? There's a sneak one? I've never seen the sneak one. We have 2 in our house, though, that are Slytherins. I think we have a Ravenclaw, a Hufflepuff. I think 2 Hufflepuffs is what we really have. Hufflepuff for life. Y'all Hufflepuffs. Y'all out there doing your thing. Harry Potter World, if you haven't been, always a great time. We got to go a couple times at Universal before the pandemic. It was great. They've got all the stuff. I know she's not a great person with her stands on trans, and that shit's not cool. I think you have to separate the person from the book at that point. Gotta take the quiz again. I'm pretty sure you're Hufflepuff. Based on knowing you for the last, 35 years, I would say that you are Hufflepuff. Very, very true, but great things can happen in Slytherin, and we're not all bads. Okay, Google, stop timer. Alright, first check. Ooh, we're kind of bubbling. I think we're good. It stood up on its own. It stood up on its own. Oh my gosh. Quick, quick, it's happening. It's happening. Where is my other pot handle? Oh my gosh. Somebody has lost my dang. There it is. Alright. Here we go. Are y'all ready? I'll switch over for big mode. Here it is. You're getting straight out this hot cam action here, coming straight out of the oven. Ooh. Oh, I deflated it. That one was poked through. Oops, we deflated one. Lewd AF. Ooh. For various occasions. I agree you have Gryffindor moments, but I'm just saying Hufflepuff. But what I'm saying right here is holy shit. We got a little bit of burn action on there, but for the most part we have a nice... The dough is nice. Looks like it's perfectly cooked. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes. We'll give it that 10-minute timer and see what we're looking at. So we'll let them chill and do their thing. But there they are. Hell yes. They're still... Oh, they got a nice custardy feel to it. This one kind of deflated. I don't know what happened to that. It was kind of bubbly from the get-go, whereas the rest of them are kind of smooth. So we'll have to look up the reasoning for that guy deflating and doing its thing. But, like I said, the nice, smooth surface, light browning, nothing crazy, pretty dang close. Pretty dang close. Alright, we got 5 people. We've got 16 tarts. So that means I get 4 and everybody else gets 3, right? That's how the math works. Chef math. Chef math works out in the favor of the chef, correct? They're all going to probably deflate down as you choke. Probably. I figure they'll come down a little bit. So what did I learn on this Widget Wednesday? I would say this is a reinforcement for our Doug Judy. We've really been trying to push with Doug quite a bit so that we're more comfortable in the many situations that it can come in, whether it be a tart crust, whether it be wrapping the beef wellies, whether it be making our own bread and rolls and biscuits. Like having that option to be able to do our own breads rather than having to have everything store-bought. So having that experience has been nice. And this is the first custard I've ever made. I've never made a custard before. I said the closest thing that would even close to this would be cheesecake, and I don't think that's anywhere even close to what we're doing right now. This is the first time custard, and this is pretty freaking banging looking. I'm excited to taste the crap out of this. I'm hoping it tastes as good as it looks. Facts, you have to be a poison tester. Exactly, that's right. That's what I'm saying. So chef math works out that I try 4 of them, make sure that they're good for everybody else, and then everybody gets 3. Crushed it, dude. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Again, I have Tooth. I've always appreciated your support. You've always been very vocal with it, giving encouraging messages and doing the things on yours as well. So, dude, I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Thank you. I'm out here, we're doing the thing and having fun, and I think that's the most important parts. A creme caramel once that came with a fancy flan. I was like 13. It turned out terrible. Dang. So early Geneva days. Okay, I gotcha. It tasted like wet dog. Flan is another one that's on there. I could definitely do flan. I would go over at work really well. I could try it out there. And the guys at work are trying to get me to do some new stuff. Like, I don't know if I showed you. I think next Sunday might be the chicharron gorditas, where I got the chicharron stuff from a guy I work with. Brought it over from Mexicali. So excited for that, but that's going to be an interesting one. But they bring in flan and stuff all the time too, so that shit is delicious. So flan is on the list of one of those ones I want to make and get that kind of custardy, kind of the same kind of feel down and get it right. So don't worry, I'll tell you if you suck. I appreciate, and that's what I appreciate about you. Oh, we're out of old drinks. We're out of old drinks. Oh, we got a Sprite. Okay, good. Get a nice little cleansing palette here before we dig in. I'm just looking at them like ready to go. Alright, so what are we going with first? Where's our tester going to be? I think that's going to be our tester right there. It's going to be this guy. Because that one looks pretty good for a picture. We have to get like 3 or 4 of them together and do a picture. Cleanse your palate with a Sprite. Yeah, it's not that, it's that spicy Sprite, you know what I mean? It's not quite as spicy as like McDonald's one, but the spicy Sprite. Let's get a nice little, got my lazy Susan trying to get better pictures. You mean your arch nemesis? Hey, I thought my apple pies were better, but they just fell apart. I know for next time how to fix it. Apple pies will be on there. And that's one of the lessons of the kitchen. You don't win every time. There's not always a success story at the end of every recipe. Sometimes they go sideways, and you just adapt and overcome. And if it's edible, you eat it. And if it's not, you learn from your mistake and move forward. He did not, in your sense, no, he did not finish in what you would consider finished. Did he beat the game? Yes. He did not finish the game, though, as your completionist would want. See, it was a trick, Tooth. She was 100%ing. She's out here, like, trying to grab every bottle. She's almost got every heart. She's playing through again. It was a trap! It's a trap! I've only gotten to, I got my bottle, I got my adult wallet, I've got my Hyrulean shield, and I am ready to start, then go into the desert. 6 heart pieces away from full. 3/4 of the way through it without a bottle. The bottle's right there. It's literally in the first section of the game. All you gotta do is go play the chicken game. So what do we got? Ooh, yeah, a little warm. Not too bad though. Now that's the real question: is how many hearts did he finish it with? You had 6 hearts the whole time. You beat Ocarina of Time with 6 hearts. That was the end of it. Six hearts and 2 bottles. That's 3 bottles at the end. Okay, that's better then. I've only got 1 right now. I've recently restarted, so I'm in the race now as well. I'm not out here speedrunning like Grace and some of those streamers out there. It's crazy to see some of these speedruns that they're doing through this stuff. It's definitely the Dark Souls mode. You've played the Elden Ring of time. You were truly maidenless all the way. Alright, we're under the 2-minute mark. We're under the 2-minute mark. We're so close to tasting. I'm so close we can almost taste it. That's the hard part. That game does not explain a lot. Like some of those Dark Soul games, you're just supposed to make connections and know things and just get lost, literally get lost and just figure stuff out. The first time I played it, I'm not gonna lie, I had the game, the big old walkthrough manual that they sold at, what was it, EB at the time. So we got the cartridge, we got the gold controller, and I got the walkthrough book, all for the 64. And I was like, all right, we're getting through this thing. Under a minute. 1 minute. With only, really? Wow. Secret. I haven't beat Breath of the Wild. I got the collector's edition. I got the nice big box. I just haven't beat it. Looking for one the other day and it was $40. What were you looking for? It was $40. A Master Sword or the worst speedrunner of all time. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Alright. We've waited long enough. So let's get them. Well, they hold up pretty well. Let's switch over and see them. Get them a little closer. Can I do this? There we go. Ooh. Still a little warm in some places, but custard is nice and firm-ish. Hopefully it comes right out of the dish, though. Came right out of the dish. Look at that nice, clean dish. Let's take a look at our bottom. Nice and golden. Oh,
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie?
Yeah, boy. R.I.P. John. Sorry, I have that in there because I do love John Witherspoon. That was one of my favorite lines from Friday After Next. Every time he shows up in every Friday movie, The Boondocks, the million other times that you see him. Such a great actor. It was sad to see him go a while back. But there we go, yes. This is pretty well held together, so we're going to go and do it. We're going to give it the old taste test and see what we get. Can you see? Nice and custardy, not runny, not too firm at all. Like just, oh my gosh. The the dough on the outside is almost like a butter cookie, is what it tastes like. That's pretty much the closest explanation I can give you from that. Chef's kiss, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let's throw a couple up there so they can see them do their things. But yes, oh my gosh. Like this is, like, do you see it? Like it's got a nice and custardy, but not overly firm. I do. If you do !menu in the chat, it will take you, or it'll bring up the link for it. It's the Walks of Life. I believe it's the other Sarah on there that wrote this recipe. Very, very similar, like a firm pudding, almost like a flan. Very, very similar to that. Here you go. Yep, it takes you straight to the recipe right there. They call them the Hong Kong egg tarts, done tot. Friggin' amazing. It's really good warm because the dough is just slightly warm. The custard is just a little bit warm, so it's just, oh man. Oh man. I think we've done it, guys. We've done it. This is amazing. Do a nice little rotation. Clean plate. Clean plate. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. I gotta make sure that I get pictures before I start handing them out, because I do want to be able to, that's one of the things I need to get better with at the stream here, is being able to get pictures of the food before I give it away to everyone. It is delicious. It is absolutely delicious, Taffy. I was just telling them the dough is like a butter cookie almost. It's really flaky, really buttery, not too sweet though, which is good. But that custard is just firm enough to hold it, but it just kind of like melts in your mouth as it's in there. It's got that nice vanilla and eggy taste. You may have to convince Mikey to make some of these though, because they are pretty dang delicious. They are pretty dang delicious. I've only ever had them with dim sum, and it's been a while, so now that I think we're going to go to dim sum this weekend, I'm going to taste test mine against theirs. And theirs is going to be better, I know it, but now I'm going to figure out how to improve mine. I'm going to see if I can figure out what it is they're doing better than me, other than having done it a million times, you know? But yes, I've done it. We've done it. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you for being here on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Let us take a look here. Longbao, yes. There is a place here that does it. I believe it's the place. I'll have to look it up. I'll send it to you. We've only been there the once. They're a pretty big restaurant. We plan to go again. They're the soup dumpling or whatever. Xiaolong Bao, I think is how you say it. I'm awful with names. You just need to come visit me, okay? If you're hearing my voice and you're out there, You just need to come visit us in Southern California. I know it's easy. I know it's a crazy world out there. And when the time is right and when you feel comfortable to travel and do such things, you need to travel and then come see SoCal. We'll go get lots of good food if you're here. I know TwitchCon is coming up in October, so hopefully we'll get to catch some streamers that come out and do that kind of thing. But even just for food, there's just so much good food here, all along the West Coast, up and down, from here to Seattle. So many good places. There's a place in Syracuse. Okay, I'm down. Definitely down. Hungry now? Me too. Me too. That's why I'm gonna find somebody to raid here real quick. And then I'm gonna go eat my other 3 egg tarts. Because they are yummy. So yummy. Alright, Twitchity Twitch. Let's see who is on. Dun, dun, dun. Well, we have Shark and Rip. Let's go over and let's go check out Shark Shampoo. He is playing Super Mario Galaxy right now. I believe he's going to be playing for a little while. Yes, definitely come out, Tooth. Best type of food in Cali? All of it. So far for me has been the Korean stuff, for sure. Yes, the Shark Shampoo's there, Tooth. That's what we're going to go raid him real quick. _ shampoo. I believe he's playing Mario Kart. He is a great friend for our stream. He's been on here. We always see him on over at That Dirty Tooth, usually on community nights and in some of the Minecraft stuff. And like tonight, he is playing Mario Odyssey. So we're gonna go raid him and check it out and see what he's got going on. Show him some love. But before we go, I just want to say thank you again to everybody for hanging out. It was another great Wednesday night. For our first time doing egg tarts, I am extremely happy with this outcome. They are nice and smooth. They're glass-like. The custard is amazing. So, heck yes. So, with that said, again, we're off on Sunday. I will see you guys in a week. So take care of yourselves. Hope you have a good Easter. And we'll catch you again on Sundays. Aight? Later, yos. Good nights. Good nights. Good night.